Okay, this next video is about the Chicago public school system. Now, there's been protests with all the killing, and not too long ago, Byrd Bennett, who was over the CPS system, got caught stealing a large amount of money, but nobody never said they froze her funds and made her pay that money back. Yet and still, I see today via the Chicago Tribune that they're talking about laying off teachers. Now, here's my problem with that. The public school system already suck. They're not being upgraded like they should. They're not being managed and up to par to make the kids' schools competitive to the suburban schools. They don't get proper books. They don't get proper classes. They're just passed through from grade to grade. And nobody wants to take the time to make sure that the kids are educated and they're getting a good education. It's sad when a parent have to take their kid out and struggle to pay for a private school to make sure that that child gets the proper education. When the public school system is set up, they're supposed to be a good school system that allows them to get the proper education, which will benefit them later on in life. But that's not the case, because so many people in the school system has been stealing. Now, what should happen, and I still say this again over and over and over again, Byrd Bennett, for all the money she took, her ass needs to give it back. Besides go to jail with a slap on her wrist. Why is it that if somebody steals a gallon of milk, you want to throw them up under the jail? But people you put in charge, they don't pay for nothing, but they still go to jail. They keep the money. They keep their pension. They keep their retirement. She don't deserve nothing. If the children should suffer, everybody should suffer across the board. Then I blame the aldermen too for letting this stuff get this far. See, we so busy going from the top, we forget to work from the bottom up. Then I blame all the people that's a part of the board for CPS that allow it to happen. Mayor Ron Manuel put these people in place and position. Now, you mean to tell me you don't know that they are not qualified to make sure that the school standards exceed what they should be? But yet and still, his check ain't cut. The new person over CPS check ain't cut. But you want to deem the children for the adults foolishness. And that should not be. If anybody money should go away, it should be everybody on that board that don't need that check. And if it's Forrest Claypool that's over CPS now, his check needs to go away too. Put the money back. You cannot afford to cut the teachers. You already diminished the number of schools, and kids are already crossing over to unsafe zones. Period. You all lied to get elected and get into office, and this is your thank you that you give in return. The kids suffer for your foolish decisions, and then you decide to cut teachers. The children already are not getting the proper education as it is with this stupid point system that you have that don't work. Bottom line. So how much more do the kids have to suffer? This is ridiculous. And still, you still got your behind in office and you still are not making proper progress. It's a shame. You will go down in history as the worst mayor ever. Bottom line.